Hey everybody, Daniel here. Been watching a lot of YouTube videos recently of people lockpicking. I was kind of curious about it myself, so I figured I'd go online, order me a quick lockpicking set. It's a really cheap one I found on Amazon. It actually came with one of these nice little clear locks that you can test with. Give it a go. Now, so far, out of all the ones that I've tried, my personal favorite lockpick has been this one specifically. See if I can get that to zoom in. There we go. It says pick number 3 in this set. I don't know if that equates to anything. Now, to be completely honest, I have not looked at any instructions. I'm just assuming some of this stuff, how it works. I've seen a couple online, but really, some of this seems a little bit easier than it should be, which astounds me. Now, I've used this lock a couple different times. And obviously, they make this one easy for anybody starting out. But basically, what you do is you have this little L-shaped piece that you stick in right on the top there. See if I can get it in right like that. And basically, you hold it one way or another. You want to put a little bit of tension on it whenever you're doing this, because what happens is, when you have your little pick in here, when you're running through each one, when you're pushing it down, it actually gets caught on the edge. Basically, you have one pin that goes up, and I think one pin that goes down. I might be wrong. Like I said, not even looked at any of this stuff. Now, it does come with a little key, which I highly doubt anybody's actually going to use this to actually lock anything. I mean, honestly, it'll work. But basically, this is, like I said, this is really simple to pick. So all you have to do is get that down in there. Now, I found it's a lot easier to stick this in there without putting the tension on it first. So once you do that, you put the tension on, you go back over and through. And basically, with this little pick, you can actually feel all the little ones. Honestly, it's actually going to be a little bit harder to do since I'm doing it with the camera in front of me here. But basically, you can find the ones that are harder to push down here. Basically, just feel your way through them. I can feel this one, it just doesn't want to go down. That sounds about right, yep. And then, there you go. Pretty simple. Now, I was thinking to myself, man, Master Lock, that's gotta be much harder, right? That my lamp decided it wanted to be a little stubborn. Alrighty. So back what I was saying. Now, you would think Master Lock would be really hard to pick in a main brand like it is. I realized the main selling point with Master Lock is actually, a lot of them are pretty fire resistant. And, I mean, you really can't shoot them off. I mean, you probably can, but they're a lot stronger than some. But, honestly, the first time I went to pick this, and like I said, I have no experience with this. I'm just kind of assuming it works. First time I went to pick this, it took less than 3 minutes. And I'm sure that's way too long for some people. But, like I said, I'm not a professional anything. I actually thought of this as a whim. I think what it is, if I picked this one too many times and the pins don't want to cooperate now. At the same time, I think what's happening is I'm pushing the pins down too far. And then they just don't want to do anything. Actually, it was bad once. I don't have the key to this lock, and that's why I had to pick it the first time. But one of the first things that happened, or one of the second times I picked it, basically. Oh, there it goes. It really shouldn't be that easy to pick. I mean, honestly. All right, let's reset here. See how fast I can do it the second time around. Same kind of force approach method. Apparently, there's a couple of different ways you can do this too. Some people will actually do this and then kind of hit it with a hammer. I don't know how the hammer approach works. Like I said, I've only looked at a couple videos here. I think the hammer actually works by just jolting around the pins a little bit. So I had better luck doing it this way, I think. Give me a little bit more leverage. I don't feel like I'm hitting any of the pins right now, though. Of course, there's some other methods that I've heard about. The raking method, which I have no idea what that does either. Oh, wow. There it goes. I did the raking method correctly by accident. That's hilarious. Just quickly pushes down the pins fast enough where you can actually do it. So I don't think I'll be able to do that again real quick. I might be able to. It's got to be something about the specific amount of pressure or something. Probably putting too much pressure on it this time. See, it's not letting me do it real quick this time. Every once in a while, I think you just get lucky. I don't know if it's real quick or... Of course, I'm sure this is how some people just learn over time. Back to the quick one there. This is a nice little thing. For what I paid for the kit, this really didn't cost anything at all. And it kind of shows you basically the way I was raking it like that. What happens is you can see that one pin on the first. That's kind of like a little safety that locks have. It kind of pushes down. That way you can't turn the key. But when you push up, locks back into that place. You can see on this one you can see the second and third are the ones that kind of push up the most. I don't even think the last three even do anything. So I'll put a little bit of pressure on it. Push down that second, push down that third. And like I said, that's all this lock will do. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's probably going to be one of the only lockpicking videos I ever make. Now, it's going to be part of my random series. Basically, anything that particularly interests me, hobbies, whatever, I'll probably post with just the caption random above it. Now, if you have any suggestions for my YouTube channel, just pop it down in the comments. I'll make sure to read it. Probably won't comment back. We'll see. Thanks.